Hey everybody, how's it going? So I was just gifted this Narcissus knife sharpener. It also sharpens scissors. Little receptacle on the side over here for sharpening scissors. You've got a fine stone and a coarse stone up here, and then you have some important precautions that are on this piece of tape over here, this piece of paper that's stuck to it. Now this is electric. You got to plug it into the wall. It's not rechargeable. The charging receptacle, as you can see right here, is just on the end, and the on-off switch is right here. And it's got some suction cups on the bottom, which is really kind of nice to see. I'm going to set it over here to the side because this cord is just long enough so that if I try to pull it any farther, it's going to just pull it out of the wall. So I have here in front of me, this is about a 37-year-old knife. I got this in cooking school in 1989. And I still use this today. This knife here I bought at the dollar store. It's probably been about 13 years since I bought that, and it still works very nicely. And then this one here is my pocket knife. And of the three, this one here has the hardest steel. And this one here is really, really hard to put a good edge on. And so we're going to see how well this does over here. Let's give it a whirl. So we'll turn it on. I'm going to start on the coarse stone, and then we'll move over to the fine stone. And then if we need to, we'll steel it. And so now when you get into this, you'll notice that the openings for the knives are at an angle. They're both at a compound angle. They're at an angle like this and an angle like that, about 15 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and start with the pocket knife here. You don't want to put too much pressure on this. You just want enough pressure to keep the blade engaged. If you put too much pressure on it, you can hear the motor struggle. And actually, it's not doing too bad. One of the things that you find with some sharpeners, stones, or maybe those ones that you drag the blade across, kind of like this one here, is that it's really hard to get a good edge on the tip. And I think this one here is a good way to solve that problem because you can go across it slowly. I'm going to steel this and see what this does. Not bad. This is really hard steel, and it's very difficult to put a good edge on this steel. And I've used everything from grinders to this to everything in between. And this here is really the first thing that is putting a really good edge on that. So I have here dollar store blade. Yeah, I paid $1 for this about 10 or 12 years ago. And it's actually done a fairly good job of holding its edge. I've been pleasantly surprised with it, to be honest with you. Not bad. This is just stamped steel, so it's not high quality by any stretch of the term, but it's actually doing a pretty good job of taking an edge. Now this knife here, I've had this knife here for 36 years or more. No, 36 years. And this knife I got in cooking school in 1989, and I still have this one. And I'm just going to run it over the fine portion of the blade here, because it's actually got a pretty good edge on it. Not too bad. Oops. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased with that. So there you have it. This electric knife sharpener and scissor sharpener. It's got a place right here for scissors. This is from Narcissus. And again, this was gifted to me in exchange for this video. So have yourselves a great day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody. Hey, I just wanted to say a quick thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you'd like to see more videos, the link to my Amazon storefront is down in the descriptions, and I'd love it if you'd take a little walk over there, check it out. Have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll catch you later. Cheers, y'all.